All right, so we just set up terminal environments in OS X and or Windows. We're now going to just quickly go through and sign up for 4 web services. I've included screenshots and it'll be pretty straightforward, but let me give you a quick tour and then you can kind of go and sign up on this on your own. So let's get started by getting you set up with Amazon Web Services. You're going to need an email account, a cell phone, and a credit card to begin. In general, I would recommend that you use the same email, phone, and credit card for all the services used in the course. Otherwise, you'll have headaches related to service synchronization and stuff like that later. So start off by going to aws.amazon.com, which is here. Click sign up in the top. You'll create an AWS account. You're going to be a new user. Put in your password. And your address and stuff and the CAPTCHA, go through the CAPTCHA. Then at this point it's going to ask you for a credit card. Now I understand that there's some people in class who don't have credit cards. I would say that what you might do is go and get a prepaid debit card from Walgreens or something like that, like Green Dot or the like have these prepaid cards. I understand there's some countries that don't have credit cards, and unfortunately I don't think there's much that we can do about that in this iteration of the class. Maybe in a second iteration we'll have enough users that can go to Amazon and talk to them. But for right now you'll need a credit card. You don't need to actually pay anything though, because they just you'll be able to use the free tier of Amazon services if you use the so-called T1.micro instances, which is what we're going to use for the majority of this class. If you want more power, you can always pay for it, but your credit card won't be billed. You're just unless you turn on a lot of services, which we're not going to ask you to. This is just for them to have it on record. Okay, so enter your credit card. Then you're going to need to do identity verification by telephone. They do this because people can use these AWS machines for spam and other things. You're going to get a PIN. You input in that PIN, and then you've done your identity verification. And it'll say activating your account, and while that's going, you will just be able to eventually log in, and you should be able to see a dashboard that looks something like this. This welcome thing may or may not be there, and this is really what we're going to be working on next, EC2. So that was Amazon Web Services.